Yes, by name, I'm Chozda William Wilberforce Nadiope, Kabuzi, Daddy Israel. Wechivanga chikulumi onanso nywa naye. Man, you know chogera. Yes, so I've been told to come and just give us some insights on what exactly we get into the fields. I'll take a clear example of, it was on Monday. We went to Bale, it's as far as Kayunga. We had our client who was selling off goats. For starters, YPA we provide market for goats. Okay? If you're within Kampala, we start from 50 goats. If you're outside Kampala, we start from 100 goats. So often a client in no matter the breed, we always providing market. For starters, yes, oliwa kubira anti nyine mbuzi zange mubuze meka era oliwa. Abanga ali mu Kampala atano ngonkubira over any of my staff. I think you can stand up. Where are the active member staff? Esther. Yes, Nateza Juliet and our vet, I think she has gone to the field. We are three in number, so you reach out either to her or Madam Sharon Vet or myself. When I reached there, this client had many challenges when she came here, plus her husband. One of the challenges they were facing was poor management. She started with 100 goats, and when reached there, she had 150. Now, in 2 years, it's not practical. You get the point? Yataika nembuzi chikumi. Mu myaka ebiri alina embuzi 15. Kati tubalamu wanene ebibalo byaffe alina okubeera n'embuzi nga mmeka. Anyone to give me an answer? Yes, about 300. At minimum, at least maybe 250. You get the point? So she came here very disappointed. She told us all the problems. Then we said, what can we do? Because it is as far as Bale. Eh? It's near her Mrs. farm, right? So she bought the goats with an intention that she'll be hoped, because it's nearer. Unfortunately, I'm not speaking ill, but since the day the goats were bought, they have never stepped at her farm. You get the point? So she was really disappointed. On second, it's very far. It's like from here, it's like from Kayunga to the farm, it's a 2-hour drive. And moreover, Kutaka, see Collins. You get the point? So afuna obuzibu bw'amaanyi okuva ne Kampala agenda visiting akomewo. You get the point? So when we looked at all the situations, embuzi tezeyongera, the place is far away. You get the point? And by the mere videos we saw, obuzi, like I think you saw the goats which were here, but they so thin, and you get the point? Yesterday. Yes. So netulabanga, even the management itself is very poor. What did we advise? The advice was, for starters, I know obuzibu obw'olugendo. So eri ayagala kuvaayo. Okay? So we had to put it into consideration. Second, embuzi, it had a lot of inbreeding. Hope we know inbreeding. Inbreeding in goats.
Yes.
Ani amanyi inbreeding? Anyone in the new staff? Okay, the one under training. Anyone that knows inbreeding? Yes, sir.
Find I think, for example, I want to give an example.
Yes, please.
Whereby a father gives birth to a daughter. Understand?
100%. So when the dad sleeps with the daughter, or the mother sleeps with the
son.
In humans, it's called incest. In animals, it's called inbreeding. Yes, that one. So he started with the 2 males when he was buying the 100 goats. And until now, he still had 2 what? So, as a farmer, whenever the male mounts the females in the first 6 months, you're supposed to take it away and exchange with another one. So that, so that when the kids mature, there is another male on the farm you've introduced. You get the point? Otherwise, you realize that the father will be mounting the kids. And even if you do all the best practices, you're providing the good feeds, you have best medications, those kids will not grow well. They will grow, but they will not grow what? Well. So inbreeding is also another factor that we put into consideration under farming. So having explained all those problems, what we decided was to go and pick those goats, and the goats were sold to YPA, and this client is coming, I think, tomorrow, and the money that was got from the goats is going to be converted to passive project. You get the point? Now, she hopes to buy land nearer because she's going to sell the other piece of land and she will extend a little nearer to Kampala. You get? So this will happen at least in the period as she's setting herself. We said because our project takes 3 years, right? So by the end of, I think it was about 20 million. Eh? So when you convert it, it's about how many goats are those? 30? 18. So multiply 18 by 3. Tufunaji. Charles, genda tuwabya. How many goats are those? 22 million. 30 goats, eh?
26.
Banana.
Yeah, 26 goats.
26 goats. Yes, so to 26 by 3. I'm getting 78. Yeah, 78 by 750. That is what? 58 million. Yes. So I'm sure by the end of the 3 years with her 58 million, she'll be able to buy more goats and set up her own farm at that point. So you understand the point? So she's now coming into passive for a period of 3 years as she sells off the other land and look for another piece of land where she will, without any pressure, set up these structures, and by the end of the 3 years or even before, she can always come and take her goats. So that was the problem and the solution to that client. Am I out of time or bonge?
It's a good question.
It's yeah, take your time. Okay.
Who's closing this?
Who is closing her? I think it was Cyrus. It was Cyrus's client because I'm the one who closed, but it is Cyrus's
Open.
client. Exactly. So I had another visit. The other visit was in Kakumiro. Kakumiro is Mitiyana, Muvende, Chibale, Kagadi. Yes, so when I reached there, this is a client that he has a farm. This farm has sheep, cattle, and some goats. But still the same problem, management. Actually, I've realized most of the active farmers that come in, they have a problem with management. You can do whatever you do. You can have the best pastures ever be. You can have the best houses, goat pen houses. You can have the best stores. But if you have poor farm management, it leads you nowhere. So this is a farm that has everything. It's a very big chunk of land, but the managers there are not really doing so well. So I realized this also has the same problem. It started with about 40 goats and he had about 78. This is over 3 years. One of the solutions we undertake when it comes to management, security. Security, I'm talking about the cameras, okay? Actually, when you're setting up a goat pen, there are things you always put into consideration. I think for my presentation, I'll just concentrate on that, about a goat pen, on what do we expect in a professional goat pen as I went up. A goat pen must have, first of all, it must be having a perimeter fence. Okay? Perimeter what? Fence. Second, a good goat pen must have feeding troughs that don't access rainwater. Are we together? A good goat pen must have water troughs. A good goat pen must have a shade. Goats must not sleep in the shade. It's not mandatory. It is okay for a goat to sleep out. As long as, remember, it has the perimeter wall, right? so it will not escape. Embuzi esobola okwebaka weeyagala si gwagisalirawo. So teekawo ka shade weba eyawulira nga eyagala kugenda mu shade ejakola ki. And that's why we always recommend the ground houses, not the raised one. First of all, they're expensive and they are prone to causing a lot of diseases as compared to the ground houses. I can explain that, but maybe it will be for another day. So ngambye nti ekiyumba ekirungi kirina okubeera n'amazzi, embuzi wezinywera amazzi, kirina okubeera n'ekifo awagenda okubeera emmere weziriira ng'amazzi tegasobola tuukawo, kirina okubeera ne perimeter wall, kirina okubeera ne shade. Then lastly, it must have security. Security, I'm talking about these cameras. Webanga you don't have any electricity on the farm, also call the solar powered cameras. Webanga you have masanyalazi, also take away zachi, zamasanyalazi. Then also lastly, you have to provide light. Mbuzi wezibera mu nzikiza, omubbi oba omwadde omwaganya. Kubeera nga so kola ki? Okubeera nga ajja ozikima. So basically, I think you must also have water. You can do like what we call the water harvesting. Amabaati agali ku shade, muntu ayinza obeerawo ng'alina obuzibu obw'amazzi oba nga amazzi agajja wala. Temporarily osobola omu advisinga akole water harvesting because we already have a shade at the farm. So ateekeko bino bi gutters acollecting eki amazzi. I beg to submit.